Mr. Khera, you know, the BJP saying we've won spectacularly, the entire India alliance together is less than the BJP alone, and yet it seems the opposition very happy with this verdict.
Rahul, for a man who actually started believing that he is the reincarnation of God, do you think this is a victory? For a man who contests from Uttar Pradesh, his party, you've seen the situation his party is in. For a man whose margin of victory is less than Kishorilal Sharma's margin of victory, do you call it victory? For a man who made Ayodhya as the centerpiece of his campaign and lost Ayodhya, his party lost Ayodhya, you call it a victory? भाई जो अपने आप को भगवान का अवतार कहते हो, ये उनके लिए हार से भी बुरा है.
Victory because of the numbers, Pawan. At the end of the day, politics, particularly when it comes to government formation, is about the numbers. The BJP or the NDA has 291, the BJP 239. So in that sense, they have a comfort factor. Y'all are at 234. So there's a relatively large gap of about 57 seats, and hence it's a victory.
Rajdeep, politics, as you very well know, is a very, very dynamic process. It has too much of dynamism. It's not static. Relationships in politics are also very dynamic. Wait and watch. This man is no Atal Bihari Vajpayee. This man can't even take his cabinet together. He can't handle questions. He can't handle opposition. He can't handle dissent. Do you think he has it in him to carry a coalition government? Believe me, he doesn't.
He may surprise you. He may surprise you, Pawan Khera. He may well surprise you. He may show that he has the ideological flexibility, or certainly he's shown it in the past, that he's ready to look at, he tied up with Chandrababu Naidu, the same Chandrababu Naidu with whom he had a rather sharp falling out 5 years ago. So who knows what Mr. Modi does next? Are you underestimating Mr. Modi?
Mr. Modi is not the only player in India's politics, or in his own party, or in the RSS. I think, needless for me to elaborate on whatever I've said, there are several players in India's politics, in the BJP also, and in the RSS also. I'm not even talking about my alliance right now.
No, but how does the India alliance see this, Mr. Khera? Are you reconciled to the idea that Prime Minister Modi is coming back, or behind the scenes are you trying to get the likes of Chandrababu Naidu, Nitish Kumar to switch over to see if there's an opportunity to build together some kind of an India coalition alliance?
The very fact that you said it's behind the scenes, let it stay behind the scenes. As I said, one night is too long in politics, and politics is very, very dynamic. It's not static.
Okay, so are you saying, in conclusion, is there any possibility that you all will make a bid for power? There was some talk, Sharad Pawar would talk to Chandrababu Naidu, and someone else would be talking to Nitish Kumar. It appears both of them are firmly with the NDA camp.
Let's see, let the alliance decide what are our next steps. I'm not at liberty to reveal what the alliance will decide even before the alliance meets. So, but as I said, it's a very dynamic situation we are dealing with. We should be aware of that.
Okay, I'm going to leave it there, Pawan. Appreciate you joining us. I know it's a long day ahead, and lots of more long days ahead.
After a long time, they have something to smile about in the national scene.
Okay, we've got another special guest, Mahua Moitra, who's just won, of course, from Krishna Nagar. I want to make a disclosure here. My wife, Sagrika Ghosh, is a TMC Rajya Sabha MP, so please keep that in mind. But Mahua Moitra, you're smiling bright there. You had a tough day. It was up and down. Rahul and I were looking at your seat closely. There was a small period when you appeared to be trailing, but you won. Congratulations. How big a day is it for you, particularly after the manner in which you lost your parliament seat last time, being expelled from the 17th Lok Sabha?
Rajdeep, a small correction. I was never trailing, actually. You were showing it incorrectly. I was up 18,000 in the first round, and I never trailed. So that was something True to India Today showed it incorrectly. Number one.
Okay.
Number two, I'm very happy that you've made a disclosure about Sagarika, but you seem to be the only gentleman left in India Today, because the rest of them, who were all the media who were paid by the BJP, never put out any disclosures when they went to town, tom-tomming the BJP's win before it even happened. So I think thank you for being the only gentleman on board. The third is, it's a great day. It's not so much for me. It's not about me at all. It's much larger. This was a vote where Mr. Modi said he was the candidate in all 543 seats, where he said he was a candidate in all 42 seats in Bengal. And I think he says he was not born of a biological mother. But I think the people of India have shown that as far as politics is concerned, what we call in Bengali, the Gano Devota, that people are the ultimate god in India.
Let's spend a moment looking at what happened in West Bengal, because remember, this is where the BJP was hoping to do well. Far from, they've actually fallen from their last tally. 42 seats in West Bengal. Didi's party, the Trinamool Congress at 29, up 7. The BJP at 12, down 6. Given the kind of frenzy the BJP built around the Sandeshkhali movement, Mahua Mitro, how do you see this verdict? Even in areas where the BJP thought they'd been able to make inroads, Didi's really shown who's the Queen of Bengal.
Didi's always been the Queen of Bengal, and she will remain the Queen of Bengal. I think there's a larger message here also. You see, BJP's lost Faizabad, that has Ayodhya. It has lost Banda, which is Chitrakoot, where Lord Ram meditated. It has lost Shravastri, where Nripendra Mishra's son contested on the whole. My dad has built the Ram temple theme. So there's a clear message for the BJP here, where even Lord Ram is saying, not in my name. Narendra Modi's margin is reduced from, I think, 7 lakhs and 19 to 1.5 lakhs. They called Mr. Sharma, who was running in Amethi. They said he was a peer. They arrogantly dismissed him. Even he's won with a higher margin than Mr. Modi. So the last time a man showed such arrogance was Lord Ram. And, when Ram was Ravan, the last time he showed such arrogance was Ravan. And when Ravan's end was near, he said the difference between me and Ram was that Ram ko apna ahankar ka gyan tha, aur mujhe apna gyan ka ahankar tha. So I think the time is not for us now to introspect. The time has come for Mr. Modi to introspect. The beach far from 272, they have given him even below 250.
So but he's still the Prime Minister. He's still likely to be the Prime Minister. He's still doing what no one's done since Jawaharlal Nehru.
Why should... No one has done what Jawaharlal Nehru did, because what Mr. Modi does, no one can do. No one can lie like Mr. Modi. No one can divide people like Mr. Modi. No one can abuse 220 million Muslims of this country like Mr. Modi. So there's a lot of firsts that Mr. Modi has done that no one's done before him. And we hope for the people of India that no one will dare do after him.
So what's going to change according to you, very quickly, what's going to change between now in the next 5 years? You were in the previous parliament and you're going to be in a new parliament of sort. What is the big difference that you see in Indian politics?
We genuinely hope, because each time Modi comes into the house of the people, all we hear is Modi, Modi, and no bato. So I think it's time that the people of India have said no bato to the BJP. So we hope this gladiator-like Circus Maximus that the BJP were running for 5 years in the temple of democracy will come to an end. More important, we hope that a large section of the media and the judiciary, especially some of the high courts, which were basically running on the BJP's command, will stop. The third we hope is that the investigative agencies, especially the CBI, the ED, will stop. And when power starts balancing out, then the first people to run are usually the investigative agencies, the media, and the judiciary. So we hope that balance will come back soon into India and it will reclaim its pillars of democracy.
By the way, your friend, Mr. Om Birla, the previous Lok Sabha speaker, has also won. So I guess, apparently...
Oh, poor thing. Oh, he's won. I'm happy he's won. I'd have been sad if he hadn't won. I'm looking forward to him coming back and saying, Betiye.
No, but let's be honest, Mahua Moitra, you're saying this, but somewhere this was this was you trying to vindicate, for you a moment of vindication after what you went through when you were expelled. Let's be honest, you're saying there's a bigger message, but there was a personal fight as well here.
Rajdeep, look, it's not a fight that I could have won personally, in the sense I couldn't have sat there and told the people to vote for me. It's not, I couldn't have cast every ballot, right? So it's people decided. So it's people who vindicated me. It's not I who vindicated myself. And what I'd like to say is, I think my constituency is the only one in which Mr. Modi came twice. He visited my constituency twice. He called my opponent. Mr. Amit Shah came here. They sent the CBI to my home and my election office during the model code of conduct. So I think the odds that I was up against, yes, it was personal, but I think it was also something for all of democracy to see that ultimately when people want to give it back, they really give it back.
Okay.
Interesting,
Vindicated,
Mahua Moitra.
and more important, I think that my expulsion was illegal. They used brute force and they did it. And I am very sure that I will win in the Supreme Court when it comes up. But before that, I'm glad that I won in the House of the People.
I can see your
And
voice is
I'm
back.
very glad to
I
my
can see
neighbor.
your voice. I can see
But
your
I want to
voice
thank
is
my
well and
leader,
truly
Mamata
back.
Banerjee. I want to thank my leader, Mamata Banerjee. I want to thank Abhishek for all the support and for standing behind me rock solid during this time. And my party's the best and my leader's the best.
Okay, I'm going to leave it there, Mahua Moitra. We'll see what
Thank you.
the next Lok Sabha has to offer. Exciting times, interesting times ahead.